Hey guys, welcome back to my desk. Today, as you can see, I have a bunch of stuff to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this. And kicking it off with the first item we have, Tommy Murdoch. This item right here is the best looking item I've ever gotten. I mean, he's got all his wheels. He's got the cool static side rods. He's proportionally done very well. His face is great. His tender looks good. Unfortunately, I could not find a AA battery to put in him, so I can't give you all a running session. However, whenever I do get some AA batteries, I will give you all a running session in another video. Well, let's just go ahead and talk about Murdoch himself. Murdoch looks incredible, as I said. He's got all his wheels present. He got some cool side rods. It looks very well proportionally. Very good proportionally. His face is great. It's accurate to the model series. Here's the other side of him. Got his nameplate right here. Over. Yeah, see, right here. Got his handrails on his boiler. Yeah, this is a very, very good model. I freaking love it, dude. Anyways, onto his tender. His tender is actually pretty cool, too. I don't know why. Did it have black wheels in the series? I don't care, because I'm just too distracted by how good it looks. It's freaking great, dude. I also love that it's motorized. It also rolls pretty well, too. I mean, I got this at an antique store, so I'm surprised that it even rolls at all. So yeah, Murdoch looks great. 10 out of 10 model. Alright, now let's move on to the wooden railway stuff. He's a really useful engine, you know. Here is the 2001 Wooden Railway Thomas. This Thomas is peak, dude. That face is just so adorable. I love it. He's so cheeky. I love it. Oh my god. His details are really good. Number 1 looks nice. There's his wheel arch right here. Cab detailing. Whatever this thing is on the back. I've never had the 2001 Wooden Railway Thomas before. I think I have the 2002 one, but... and the Tommy one. That's about it. But yeah, this is a great item to have in my possession now. And this Thomas just looks amazing. So 10 out of 10 for me. Now on to the next item. Alright, next character we have is the 2001 Wooden Railway Mavis. This is the first ever Mavis item I've ever owned in my life. So this is just a great item to have, dude. It's just... she's kind of cute, too. I love the face. A little crooked, but it's fine. She rolls pretty well, too. Oops. Yeah, she rolls very well. Her detailing's also very nice. Here's a look at the front again, and here's a look at the back. Alright. 9 out of 10 Mavis. Or 10 out of 10, actually. Next item. Up next, we have the 2002 Wooden Railway Salty. Oh my god, it's just so peak. I'm sorry that I'm calling all of these items peak. But I just love Thomas the Tank Engine, especially Wooden Railway, so this is why I'm calling everything peak. I mean, just look at his face. That is basically just a perfect replica of the model series face. Like, it's that good. His name's over here. Got all his details. Got his yellow and black stripes on the back. Oh, I love it, dude. The only thing I don't like is the squished cab, but that's fine. It's Wooden Railway. So anyway, 8 out of 10 salty. Now let's get on to the next item. Next wooden railway item we have is the 2001 wooden railway Gordon. This Gordon is the best looking one I've ever had. I mean, just look at that face. Super accurate to the model series. I always love when toy companies make the toy as accurate as possible to its show counterpart. We got a great tender here, good proportions. I do wish he had boiler stripes, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm too busy looking at how good it is. Like, come on, man. Now let's look at Gordon himself. Now Gordon is great. Okay? Like, I love the wheel arches on the sides. Here's the bottom. His little name. Here's the back. Here's the front. He's got an accurate funnel. I always love to see that. Rolls pretty well. So yeah, Gordon is really good. So now let's look at his tender. His tender is pretty good too. Now, there is a problem I have with it. The 4 is not accurate to the font of the original series, but I don't even care about that. Because I have an actually good wooden railway Gordon in my collection. 9 out of 10 Gordon. Alright, now let's move on to the next item. Up next, we have the wooden railway Murdoch. Again, this Murdoch looks amazing, like all wooden railway items do. This is the first wooden railway Murdoch I've ever had. He looks great. I mean, look at that face, dude. That is amazing. I wish he had the accurate wheel arrangement, but it's wooden railways, so I don't really expect much from it. This tender looks great. You can see his nameplate right here. Here, let me zoom in. Here's his nameplate right there. So yeah, really great Murdoch. 10 out of 10. Next item. Next wooden railway item, we have the 2001 Henry. Now, this is peak. Well, aside from the inaccurate tender, this is peak. He has a Fowler tender, which is inaccurate to the show, but let's just look at Henry himself. Henry is a great looking one here. Yeah, this toy's old, so expect some damage to the face and paint. But other than that, this is a great Henry. Now let's look at his tender. His tender is literally the exact same as Gordon's. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the tender is that it's not his accurate tender, but I don't really care about that. Because this Henry is freaking great, dude. So this Henry gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Alright, next item. Moving on to road vehicles, we have Jack. Holy crap. I'm sorry, but this is just such a cool item to have. I mean, he can do this, for God's sake. I mean, how cool is that? Hang on. How'd those get there? Anyway, this is just such a cool item to have, dude. I freaking love it. I love his face. He only looked up his freaking... His shovel is so big. Oh, I love it, though. I've never had a Jack before, either. I basically never had any of the items that I've shown here. So, these are just so cool to have. Alright, so what you do here, as you've already seen, you can push down Jack's cap here, and it lifts up the shovel. That's a pretty cool mechanic. Here's a good look at the side. Here's the front. The other side. And here's the back. Jack is very good. 10 out of 10. Next item. Oops. Jack. Moving on to the second road vehicle, we have Birdie. We have Birdie here, guys. freaking birdie. Look at his little face. He's so cute. He's just a little babe. I love him. And thank God it's the design that still keeps the guy who is smoking a pipe. Because I would not like to have the redesign that has a magnet. Why would you give him a magnet? He doesn't pull anything! Anyway. Yeah. I love this model. It's so cool. I also really love his face. I mean, come on. Come on, he's so cute. Look at him. Love him, dude. 11 out of 10 model. Highly recommend picking this up. If there's an antique store nearby that sells Thomas stuff and he's there, I would totally recommend picking him up. Next item. Up next, we actually have a little figurine. I finally own a Sir Topham Hatt figure, dude. I've never had one of these. The only other one I've ever had was just a wooden one with his decal on it. But now I have a physical figurine of Sir Topham Hatt. Dude, words cannot describe how cool this is to finally own, dude. I mean, just look at his face. That just screams Sir Topham Hatt right there. Oh, here's a look at the back. He's bald! Oh, sorry. But yeah, this is also very cool to have. Not really much to say about it because it's a figurine, and I do like how accurate it is. But yeah, we're gonna have to move on from him. So, 10 out of 10, next item. This next item is rare. We have the Wooden Railway Boco, dude. How cool is that? I've never had a Boco before. I've always wanted one because I thought he looked so cool. That face is amazing, dude. I think that's the British Railway. Sorry about that. It's got the British Railways logo on him. He's very well detailed. I freaking love it when toy companies do that. He rolls surprisingly well for an old toy. Wait, it sounds disrespectful to call these toys. Let's call them items for now. Yeah, I'm kind of a collector, so I'm just gonna call them items. But yeah, Boco is a great addition to my collection of Wooden Railway stuff. Freaking love it. 11 out of 10. Next item. Now we have the 2003 Wooden Railway Diesel. This guy is also very cool to have because I've never had a Wooden Railway Diesel before. So having this guy in my collection is just a blessing. I mean, look at that face. That is a great Diesel face. It just screams Devious Diesel. He's detailed very well. Just look at the back. Here's his other side. Here's the bottom where it says Diesel. 10 out of 10 item. Freaking love it. Oh, he's also very well proportioned. Next item. Up next, we have the 2001 Wooden Railway Edward. Now, this right here is kind of my first Wooden Railway Edward, aside from the 2022 Wooden Railway Edward, which is also a pretty cool thing. I totally recommend picking it up if you still can. But let's talk about this guy. We're here to talk about this one right here. This guy is adorable. I freaking love him. I mean, look at that face. He's just so happy. I love him. His tender's also really good. I still don't like the fact that the numbers are inaccurate to the actual font used by the show, but I don't even care. Why am I even complaining about that? Dude, this Edward is just so peak, dude. I freaking love it. 10 out of 10. Next item. Up next, we have the 2002 Snowplow Thomas. And as it's very obvious to see there's a little crack in his wheel, but I don't care because he still rolls very well. This Thomas is super cool. I really love the snow detailing on his cab and dome and on the sides of his boiler here. It's cool. Also in his coal bunker. Love the snowplow. And the face is really cool too. This Thomas is a really cool variant to have. Not really much to say about it because it's just this Thomas, but with updated details, I guess, or an updated design. But it's still really cool to have. 10 out of 10. Next item. Next rare item on this list, we have freaking Big City Engine. Big City Engine, guys. This guy is from one of the Railway series books. Stories called Gordon Goes Foreign, I think. This is so cool to have. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Sorry. But let's get a good look at this face here. Oh, that is accurate. I freaking love the face, dude. It's so cool. I also love the big wheels they gave him. It's a really nice addition. His tender's also pretty cool. I just wish it wasn't short. I mean, it's fine if it's short. It's Big City Engine. I mean, come on. His detailing is also pretty cool. I love the big dome, his handrail, wheel arches, the cab. Everything about this engine is so cool. 12 out of 10. Next item. Now we have the 2001 Wooden Railway Diesel 10. Oh, I'm in heaven. Never had a Wooden Railway Diesel 10 either, dude. This is so cool to see. Oh my god. I mean, even Pinchy moves. Pinchy's hungry. Sorry, that sounded cringe when I said it. Oh, that face is gorgeous. That just screams Diesel 10 right there. So much better than the 2010 release, where they just gave him a genuine smile. Didn't really like that one, but this detailing is just so good. Love it! 10 out of 10. Next item. Whoops. Up next, we have the Wooden Railway Spencer. Another peak item right here, guys. I've never had a Spencer item before. So, yeah, I've never had any of these items, okay? I've only had a few Thomas items, okay? I'm sorry I keep saying that. Moving on. So Spencer here is freaking incredible. I mean, look at that base. That is so accurate to the model series. His body is also very cool, too. His tender's great. Got his nameplate here. Got his handrail. So yeah, another peak item. Oh, his funnel's also really cool. So yeah, 10 out of 10 item. Next we have two items. The express coaches. Oh, these are nice to have, dude. Never had original express coaches before, dude. These are so freaking cool. Oh my god. Dude. I mean, look at these and tell me you don't immediately want to pick them up. I mean, Jesus Christ, these are awesome. I don't really have a lot to say about it. Or about them. Because they're both literally the same exact thing. The windows and doors are pretty cool. And I also like the color scheme they have. Sorry I'm coughing so much. But yeah, these are also peak. So, both get a 10 out of 10. Alright, on to the next ones. And now we have another Railway Series character. We have Mike. I did not expect to find freaking Mike at an antique store, dude. I don't think he appeared until, like, what? Swords Legend of the Lost Treasure? So this is another very rare item that I'm super happy to have in my collection. Because he just looks so good, dude. All of these items look good. Every single one. So this Mike is really cool to have. I mean, his tender is also very cool, too. It says Arlesdale on the side here. His detailing is also pretty good. Here, let me get you a look on the other side. Yep. Detailing is very, very good here. Another peak item, 10 out of 10. Next item. Up next, we have the 2001 Wooden Railway Oliver and Toad. Now, these I absolutely love. I've never had a Wooden Railway Oliver, ever. I've never even had a Toad. So, these two are special to me. Here's a good look at the front. I love Oliver's face. Even though it might be not as accurate, it's still really cool to have. And Toad just looks so adorable. I love him. Alright, now before we look at Toad, we're going to look at Oliver. Oliver looks pretty good, actually. The only thing I don't like is the black wheels they gave him. But that's about, that's the only complaint I have. He rolls very well, especially for being vintage. So, Oliver gets a 9.5 out of 10 from me. Now let's look at Toad. Toad is really good. I mean, you already got a good look at the face, but I love how accurate all of the faces are to the model series on these toys. It just looks so good. Toad is very well detailed. Got his lamp here. Everything about this Wooden Railway Toad makes me smile. And I could get both of these guys together, so that's even better. Oliver has a 9.5 out of 10, and Toad has a 10 out of 10 from me. Alright, on to the next items. Next item in the Wooden Railway category is the 2000 James Goes Buzz Buzz variant, as you can see from the face. I've never had a James variant before, so this is really cool to have. And also, I apologize if a lot of the things I say are getting repetitive. I genuinely don't know how to react whenever I have cool stuff in my collections. So this is weird to me. But yeah, this tender is so much better. The cold load in the tender is so much better than the old one. See? Yeah, it's just so much better. And this face is just so good. I know it's a bit dirty. You gotta cut them some slack. They're old. They're old. I mean, I got these at an antique store, so they're gonna be old. But yeah, this James is very cool to have, especially since he actually has an accurate funnel. Let me get my old James to compare it. See? So much better. I mean, the variant is so much better. But yeah, this is a really cool, another really cool thing to have in my collection, so 10 out of 10. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.